Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Hansa Travels. Today, I'm doing another everything that you've ever wanted to know videos, and today's airline is going to be Southwest. So, Southwest is pretty much going to put the end of my video series to all of the legacy carriers, and then after Southwest is I'm going to do the smaller carriers and also regional carriers. So, disclaimer, I'm going to start this video by saying that I am not a spokesperson, nor do I work for Southwest. The information that I have gathered has come all from the internet, and I have put it right here. So if you guys see me looking down, I am referring to my notes. I don't want to give you any false information. Again, companies change at all times. So if you know any better, make sure you leave it in the comments down below. Let's help each other out, guys, in this quest to becoming a flight attendant. And so let's get started. All right, so as usual, I'm going to start off with pay. Now, Southwest is a little bit more trickier when it comes to pay because the information that I was able to gather online was from several years back. I have not been able to find anything that's like current 2017 that I can give you. Southwest is a little bit trickier is because I've heard that it goes by hours, and then I've heard that it goes by miles. So as of the 2011 graph that I put up there, the pay is $21.92 per flight hours or per miles. I have no idea. Other than that, I can tell you that per diem at Southwest is $2.15 an hour. All right, so they also have a premium pay of an extra $5 an hour. And that premium pay is only for certain aircraft. So if you're on a 737-300 or 737-700, if you're in one of those two planes and your passengers exceed over 122, and Southwest does not provide you a fourth flight attendant because of the amount of passengers, then you all will get an additional $5 an hour. And they also have a position called busing. If you're the busser, you will get an additional $15 an hour. I don't know. Sounds pretty good to me. Okay, guys, so going on further with the pay, there's obviously multiple ways to get paid other than just your flight hour. Another way is by being the senior position or the lead position. You'll get an additional $2 an hour. If you have a charter flight, it's not a ferry flight or a deadhead flight. So if you're on a charter flight, you'll get an additional, it's 2 times the pay. So that's good. I would imagine the seniors will always bid for those charter flights. I can guarantee you that for sure. And then they also have a cancellation pay. Now for the cancellation, they do pay protect, but the cancellation has to be due to an irregular operations or due to company inconveniences or convenience. You know, it has to be convenient for the company to cancel the flight. And you don't have another flight that makes up for that flight time that day or for the amount of days that you were supposed to be on that flight. So you'll get pay protected if the flight is canceled. All right, so enough about pay. Let's talk about their training. Their training for Southwest lasts for 5 weeks, and it is in Dallas-Fort Worth. During their 5-week training, you will learn firefighting, first aid, You'll be trained on the AED and also how to ditch, which is how to work the rafts that are on the plane in case you land on water. Um, but I did find that they have a training pay, which is $1,200. A lot of companies do give you a little bit of money that will, it helps out during training. It helps for your food, and for any incidentals that you may have during training. You'll get paid within 5 days of your hire date. Now, it didn't clarify whether your hire date is from the moment you start your training or from the moment that you are released to the line. I don't know. I'm guessing, just a guess, that it's probably during training to help you out, while you're not making an actual salary. Now, for bases, I can tell you that they have a base in Atlanta, DFW, Denver, Houston, Phoenix, Las Vegas, Oakland, Chicago, Baltimore, and Orlando. Now, according to the flight attendant I spoke to, the Las Vegas base is very senior, which means that it'll be hard to get Vegas because a lot of people want Vegas. So keep that in mind. But those are any of those cities would be the cities that you would be based out of, unless you commute. Okay, now remember, guys, I talked to this flight attendant. It's been now about 2 weeks that I talked to the flight attendant, and I jotted some stuff down once I got to the hotel. But this is one thing I didn't jot down, but I know that it's... So this is in regards to the reserves. They have ready reserves at the airport, where you are dressed in uniform. And, if they use you, then you go. But anyways, the ready reserve is either a 5-hour sit and you get paid for 6 hours, or is a 4-hour sit and you get paid for 5 hours. It's either one of those. So it's either 5 or 4 and you get an extra hour on top. It's one of those. Don't quote me on which one. I can't remember. I'm leaning more towards the 5 hours and you get paid for 6. I think that's what it was. So that's pretty good, guys, because you get an actual extra hour of credit towards your monthly guarantee, which I wasn't able to find what their guarantee is, so sorry. Now, the flight attendant I spoke to also said the layover times. Now, a very short layover will probably be around 14 hours in a city, and a long layover is considered anything over 18 hours or around 18 hours. So that's what you can expect to spend in a city that you're spending the night at. Last but not least, I wasn't able to find much on Southwest. In fact, I do have to say that while I was doing my research for Southwest, I got a notice on my phone like at least 3 different times that I had when I was trying to download the information, that my phone was now, being bugged or whatever. So I would have to click out of there and restart my phone. So I hope I didn't download a bug to my phone and it goes crazy on me. But yeah, so I wasn't able to find much, and I wasn't able to dig as much as I wanted to on Southwest. But anywho, last thing is the amount of time between the time that you apply to Southwest to the time that you get hired. According to this flight attendant, a short amount of time is around 7 months, and an average time is 1 year. So keep that in mind, guys. If you do apply, or if you want to apply for Southwest, you'll be looking at almost half a year plus, or a year between the time that you apply and the time that you actually start your training. Southwest is very competitive as far as the application process. I do know because I have a friend that applied that their window to apply is very, very short. It's like whenever they open their windows for you to apply as a flight attendant, they get so many applications in such a short amount of time that within a day or two, they shut down their computer, and you can't apply anymore. So the windows to apply to Southwest are very, very small. So I don't know if there's something that you can do to get an alert as soon as their application process window opens. But yeah, if you want to get in with Southwest, good luck. You have to act like that, because that's it. You only get a few hours, between the time they open their windows and they close, and that is it. And then after you apply and you go through the whole process of applying, it will take between 7 months to a year before, if they offer you a position in their training, before you even start training. So yeah. But anyways, that is it for Southwest, guys. I wish I had more information. Guys, if you know any other information about Southwest, make sure you leave it in the comments down below, because that's definitely going to help some people out. Unfortunately, I didn't get that much for Southwest. I wish I had more to give you guys. But again, from now on, I'm done now with the legacy carriers. I'm going to start with the smaller and regional carriers. If there is any particular company that you would like me to look into, make sure you also leave that in the comments. Give this video a like if you like these types of videos. If you find them educational, if you find them helpful. That's it, guys. I haven't flown in 9 whole days, so there's nothing to vlog as far as like my layovers. But as soon as I get a flight, I will let you guys in on and show you everything around. Thank you so much for tuning in, for watching one more time. And if you've subscribed recently, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. A huge hugs and kisses from my house to your house. I will catch you guys later. Bye.